of missionaries have a very different growing up experience than kids in North America. While growing up on the mission field is ripe with adventures and excitement, it also brings many significant challenges. The term third culture kid represents the unique mix of cultures that missionary kids encounter.
A third culture kid is a person who is being raised in a culture different than the one their parents grew up in. So they've got their parents' culture, which is often their passport culture, the country or culture that they technically should belong to on a piece of paper. But they're living in another culture, completely different from that. And they don't really completely belong to either one. So they create their own culture.
Third culture kids have been described as ordinary kids with extraordinary experiences. The majority of NAB missionary families homeschool their children from kindergarten to grade 8. Being on the mission field and homeschooling can make it difficult to access resources and have support from a community of other homeschoolers.
The families all come together for about 2 weeks to a general session, and we do some fun things during that time. They pick up their curriculum, they go back to their homes. The mothers or a tutor will do the teaching, and then I will come out and visit for 2 weeks, give mom a break, find out what's going on, make some suggestions, and then move on to the next family.
This educational support missionary is essential to allowing families to stay on the mission field.
I think everyone feels a little more confident knowing that they have somebody to be accountable to and somebody who really knows and cares about what their kids are doing.
With the foundation of schooling at home, most missionary kids in Cameroon transition to the Rainforest International School. RFIS is where missionary kids in Cameroon and surrounding countries go to school for grades 9 to 12. This school was established in 1990 to continue higher learning and to provide involvement in school sports and clubs. All this allows students to have social interaction with peers from like cultures in a supported learning environment.
RFIS provides a good transition, being away from home but still being close enough to mom and dad that you have sort of a security blanket, and you're with people that you know, the other missionary kids who you've grown up with since you were young are there with you. So it's sort of like the wading pool before you get thrown into the deep end going to university. If it weren't for places like RFIS or for the support and help that Elsie gives, people who had families wouldn't really feel free to do ministry.